What's up, you guys? It's Kelly here with Handyman Pro, and today we're going to talk about how to run a business and how to start and how to succeed. So today I'm going to give y'all some tips and tricks on that. I've had a few of my customers ask me of how I started, or ask for advice on how to successfully grow to the next level. I've finally been in it for about a year, and I finally hit my first goal of consecutive $10,000 a month or more. So on to my second goal, which is $20,000 a month. Hopefully I'll succeed with that this year. So let's get on with these tips and tricks. Tips and tricks number 1, advertise. You have to advertise. You got to get your name out there, and you got to build a brand for yourself. Once people start seeing your face all around, you're going to get calls. And yes, it can get expensive. I personally spent thousands of dollars on advertising, and that's how I've grown exponentially within 1 year. But there's cheap ways of going about it too that'll still be really, good return on investment. And that what you could do is business cards. You need business cards. Always need business cards. What I like to do, which I still do, is I go leave business cards out at the gas stations, restaurants all around my local area and stuff like that. That helps, people see those cards around, they grab one. I got some at Niners, one at Watto's, Ben's, you name it, I got them over there. And it's a good way to meet the owners of those places too, because I've gotten some work out of the owners, so that helps. Another way to do it is Facebook advertising is cheap. I do a lot of Facebook advertising with $50. You can get seen by like 13,000 people, 15,000 people. And what I like is you can set the general location of where you want those advertisements to be shown at. So make a good video and advertise it. And you don't have to spend too much on videos. I just do my videos with an iPhone, and there you go. I actually just made a real commercial, which will be airing on TV within the next couple of weeks. So look forward to that. Look for Handyman Pro on CNN, Discovery Channel, History Channel. We're on a bunch of channels. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, advertising helps. Build your brand. Tip and trick number 2, know your competition. You got to know how to price accordingly. Just like the stock market, pricing changes and fluctuates. It depends on supply and demand. So always keep on top of what people are charging and what your competition is doing. That'll help. Tip and trick number 3, you got to give these customers an experience, and what I mean by that is not going in there being like a robot. Oh, that's a nice truck. Not going in there being like a robot and just be like, okay, here's how much it's going to cost, let me know. No, I like to get personal with my clients. I want to make the experience good for them, because that's what sets you apart from the competition. And if they remember you better than the other guys, guess who's going to win? It's not always about the money. So I'm not the cheapest, and I'm not the most expensive. I'm in the middle, but I guarantee good quality work. And I let that be known in my advertisements. But yeah, so give the customer a good experience. You got to be a good people's person. I like to get to know my clients a little bit, ask them certain questions, get a feel for them, see exactly what they want. Good example is this one lady had a archway in the hallway, and she wanted to put a door there. I could have just easily said, I could just sheetrock it and put a door there. Okay, it's going to be this much. But no, I went through 2 different options with her. That's another thing. Give your customers options. Customers love options. And there's almost an option to do with anything. Even with paint, I give the customers an option of, do you want cheapest kind of job? I can just use Promar 200 paint and no warranty. It's going to be this much. Or I can give you super paint, give you a 2-year warranty, and it's going to be high quality paint, and it's going to be this much. People love options. And guess what? Most of the time those customers buy that super paint, and they like the ease of mind of having a 2-year warranty on that. And I make a little bit extra money on that, which is good. But that kind of covers if I had to go back in the next year or 2 and have to go touch up stuff or whatever I have to do. But that's all right. You got to make your customers happy, and that's how you grow your clientele. But a good example with that door, I could have easily just said, oh yeah, we'll just sheetrock it and hang a door, it's going to be this much, but I didn't. I said there's two options I can give you. We can sheetrock the top because it's an archway, so we're going to have to square it off for the door. I can sheetrock it, it's going to look amazing, put the door in, it'll be all squared. Or I can give you option number two, is make like a little archway design with some nice wood and crown molding around the top, paint that out white with the door, and make the door look round with the arch. And that way, if she wants to take it out later, she can, and still have the archway. She loved that idea. It was $200 more. She said yes, let's do it. And that's what I mean by giving customers options. And that's what also sets you apart from the competition. So yeah. Tip number 3, you got to know when to go cheap and when to go, because you're not going to win every job, and sometimes you need the work, so sometimes you do have to go in cheap, and you got to know when to go in cheap and when not to go in too cheap, because if you go in too cheap, you're going to lose money. I actually had a bathroom remodel job that y'all all saw the other day. I lost money in that. I priced it too low, and I had some issues that came about during the middle of the construction with workers and stuff like that. So it was during the time around Christmas, so it's kind of hard to find workers to finish the job and stuff. So I spent more money out on labor than I was supposed to. So always know your pricing, otherwise you'll fall behind. But it's a good learning experience. Now I know not to charge too low, and I know I need to get more connections. That leads me to tip number 3 or 4, whatever we're on. You gotta have connections. You can only get so far in business with no connections. You gotta have connections. I have connections for subcontractors for sheetrock, tile, stone and brick, everything, siding. So if I can't keep up with all my jobs, I can subcontract some of the work out, still make a profit, let the other guys have it, and I'm still making money, and I don't lose that job just because I can't keep up with the workload. So yeah, connections come in handy. Another good way to connections is, with your local stores and stuff, like with Home Depot. I went and got 5 pallets of freaking tile, probably valued at like $2,000, $2,500. I think I did the math on it. It was like $2,500 almost. Free tile, because they throw away the old stuff to bring in the new stuff. Well, now I got some free tile. I can give whatever customer I have next for tile, which I actually got 3 job sites that I gave quotes for tile this week, so I think I already sold 1. Pretty much got the other one, another one sold. So I got 2 out of 3. And I might get all 3. But now I got free tile to do the work. I can get the job, do the job for the customer cheaper, give them the tile at a discount rate. I make money because I didn't spend money on the tile, and I still make my money on the labor, so I make even more money that way. And it's all because I have connections. So yes, connections come in handy, and you need connections. I like to go to those real estate meetings because you get to meet people who are flipping houses, renting houses, and stuff like that. Give them my card. Hey, I'm a contractor. You need anything done? You need any work done? Give me a call. Guess what? They give me a call, and I get more work out of that way. So you got to build your clientele, and you got to get out there and put your name out there. And tip number 5, you got to be consistent and be able to take a lot of stress and work a lot of hours. In this first year, I've worked countless hours myself. I had to do a lot of the labor myself, also with other workers and stuff like that, but I had to go and help too because I don't have enough manpower. So I'm out there going to give estimates, dealing with clients, doing the work all on my own, doing the paperwork, all that stuff. So you're going to struggle at the beginning, and you're going to have ups and downs, so you got to be prepared for that. It's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So that's why I guess a lot of people quit halfway and just shut down the business within a couple months or even a year or two, because it is a lot of workload and a lot of stress on people. It's not made for everybody. It's not for everybody. So, yeah, you got to go in it with a strong mind, level-headed, and with as much knowledge as possible. Do your research, for sure. And another thing is, get in a niche that you like. You've heard the phrase, do something you love and you never work a day in your life, and it's true. I love what I do, and it makes the experience that much better, for not only for me but for the clients too, because they can tell that you really like what you do, and it shows in your craftsmanship. So yeah, find that niche that you really like to do and make your dreams come true. Anybody can do it. Well, mostly anybody can do it. You just gotta have the right mindset and get in it with the knowledge and the research, and you should succeed. And just be persistent, because you're gonna have bad times, but you just have to be persistent and push through it. There's been times where I want to quit sometimes, but I don't. You just gotta look above the horizon and see what it can be, and it will become. Just stay persistent. Anyway, that's it, you guys. I gotta go and give this estimate. I'm close by. And I hope this information was helpful to y'all. If it was, hit the like button down below. I'll be posting this on YouTube. I'll have the YouTube link up top. If you can, go in there, subscribe. I'm trying to grow a YouTube channel too now. It'd be kind of fun. Help teach people and grow a fan base. So yeah, thanks again, guys. I'm Kelly with Handyman Pro, and y'all have a lovely day.